Alright. Hello everyone, welcome to the Jasu stream for August the 19th, it looks like. It is Sunday today. And, yeah, we are closing in. I think, God willing, God, would that be amazing if there were, like, some kind of, like, you know, B-side, like C-side to the whole game? Like, you know, we got, like, the front side of each area, the back side of each area, then there's, like, a whole extra part of the game after this, like a Castlevania inverted castle type of thing. That would be just, like, the ultimate troll, but I don't think that's actually anything that they're going to spring on us. I think we're actually just straight up right near the end of the game. And I don't know, for some reason I'm not as excited about it as I thought I would be. I'm just kind of eager to get this over with. Which is weird because, like, I've been generally really enjoying the game so far. I guess it's kind of the last few puzzles that left kind of a poor impression on me. I don't think they're really solvable with the current translation or whatever. And I've been seeing a lot of similar complaints online, specifically with the Anubis riddles. The thing is, though, as we came across that actually looking for solutions to the Anubis riddles, I'm so far along in the game at this point that, like, the vast majority of, like, discussion of solutions and how is the game so far is all based on stuff that's, like, way earlier that we've already gone past. There's actually, because yeah, I've been going at this pretty steadily. We've gone, like, what, 80 hours over the last 2 weeks. That's pretty much full time in on the La-Mulana too, you know. Like, sure, you see the people. I haven't actually stuck around to see her idle poses that often. Okay, well, wait and see what she does. But anyways, like, you see the odd person online who's like, oh yeah, I finished this in, like, you know, 60 hours on day two after release. But that's not most people. Most people are still working their way through this game, especially if they're not using guides and whatnot like we. And that's the shitty thing too, is I can't have my fun of saying we got through this without a guide or anything. We mostly got through it without guides or looking up hints or anything, but just those two little things, how to get through the 9 Soul Gate and what to do with the second Anubis riddle. I just could not figure it out. Actually, you know what's a good idea? We got all this money. And I don't really have anything better to do with it, so we might as well just, I mean, yeah, in before we get, like, the final door to the final boss, and it's like, yeah, pay 1,000 gold to open this shit, but I don't think they're gonna do that to us again. Although I didn't think they were gonna do it to us the first time, and they did it. I didn't think they'd actually force us to farm up 1,000 gold to get a required item, but they ended up doing that. Ooh, do we just buy ammunition? Oh, actually, it shows me all of my sub-weapon ammo here. No, what we really want are grenades and flares, wherever they sell those. Or, you know what, I have my old maps, like my old maps before we got the improved map display, where I wrote down all of the shops and their contents. Although I don't think I had found the grenade shop by the time I started doing this. Okay, weights and shurikens and Anwufen. Divine Fortress has weights and stars. Weights and shurikens. Yeah, this was like way back at the start of the game when the only sub-weapon we even had in the first place was shurikens. Oh, there we go. We got a flare shop in the Immortal Battlefield. And I guess part of the reason I'm not super amped to this is because most of the reason, like, I've been, you know, looking forward to these play sessions, and it's like, oh boy, time to get back to some La-Mulana for today, is the sense of, like, there's mysteries out there to be solved. The puzzles that I'm stuck on, and I want to go and finish them. Oh yeah, speaking of things that, yeah, I was stuck on. I accidentally ended up not looking up, but I was reading some discussion online about the game. And, you know, that's always dicey territory when you're trying not to be spoiled. It was a spoiler-free discussion forum, so I thought it would be fine. Oh no, it's not that it was spoiler-free. but it was someone asking about the Anubis riddles, because I was looking online for discussion of the Anubis riddles to explain to me how the solution makes any sense. And it was in the course of that discussion that someone, I think it was on the Discord or the subreddit or something, was just like, by the way, while you're up by Anubis, you might as well pick up the La-Mulana app. It's like right on the next screen. You just have to use Mjolnir. And it's like, oh, thanks, asshole. I didn't really want to know that necessarily. I just came here for discussion about the Anubis riddles. But whatever, that's what I get for, yeah, reading a thread clearly marked as having spoilers. Oh, we actually get 10 for 40. This is an even better deal than I realized. Oh yeah, we can only have 50 in the first place. The question is, do we have a grenade shop? Oh, I don't actually have the shop written down in, or no, that's Icefire Treetop. But yeah, there was a shop there. It might have had grenades. Oh, I have them marked down as an NPC for some reason. They're not just an NPC, they're a shop. Well, I did a really bad job, a really, really bad job of making these maps. Whatever. So, I don't have any of the shops marked down as having grenades, so I'm guessing that the grenade shop is going to be in one of the areas that I didn't map out. Which is probably going to be... We'll just count backwards from heaven. But yeah, the thing is that there's not really any unsolved mysteries at this point. There is not... All the time, whenever I, come in for a play session of this game, there's always some big mystery that usually we get stuck by the time we're done, like, a session of this game. It's like, we pack it in for the day because I'm stuck on something and I can't progress forward. And then I come into this having, like, all these ideas of, like, what to do, what to try next, Whereas we're kind of... I don't know if we're necessarily past that stage in the game, but this is the first time where it's like we've, done a stream and not really been stuck on anything at the end. Other than just, like, a big-ass corridor full of enemies. Like, as far as we've seen so far, at least as far as we've seen, there aren't any puzzles in the final area. Hopefully that'll change. Fucking spears. I'll buy a few, I guess, but I really want them grenades. You know what? It suddenly popped into my head that I think there's grenades in this shop here. I have a strong hunch that, not this, but yeah, the shop is below us. Strong hunch that this right here is going to be our grenade shop. Why would you ever take the pedestal door in the center there when you can just take the one-way door? Oh, no. That sucks. Looks like I didn't remember it right. Were there any shops in the underworld? I don't think so. Hall of Malice. You know what? Hall of Malice did have one. The fastest way there would be through the Corridor of Blood, but that is, sadly, no longer an option for us anymore. That kind of sucks that we... Yeah, can't use the Corridor of Blood. As far as I've read, though, we haven't missed out on anything permanent. This freaking door right here, though. Or actually, I guess this is a good place to be anyways, since we, yeah, we will be wanting to go through that door right away. Yeah, this was the room right here. Grenades! Fuck. Chakrams is almost as good. I'll take one of those. Yeah, she just buys them. Or just sells them forever. Yeah, I thought the whole idea behind the chakrams, I thought, was that they're reusable, but there's a limited supply of them, so it's kind of... You kind of run the risk of losing them permanently. Or maybe there was a shop in the first game that sold them that I just never got to. Okay, we'll check Ancient Chaos. Oh, yeah, there was a shop in the lava here. We haven't been to in a long time. Or you know what? Fastest way out is probably this way. Oh yeah, I looked up. This was the other thing. I looked up like what to do in this room, and I couldn't find anything. It's not on the wiki or anything, as far as I can see, unless I just missed it. Yeah, so as far as I've been able to tell in my research, this button here is just a complete, like, red herring or just troll button, and there's no way to hit it, and it doesn't do anything except drive you crazy. Yeah, that door right there, that was a shop. Whoop. Okay, grenades! Fuck. All this trouble for fucking caltrops. You make me swim through lava for caltrops. Grumble, grumble. Whoops. Okay, we're probably gonna have to go back to town for healing anyways by the time we're done all this. So that was not the way I wanted to go. Oh, we actually can one-shot those guys with the, God, how many different weapon upgrades do we have now? We got... Our whip is upgraded twice to the chain whip. We got fire on it. We got holy powers on it. We got the speed of it upgraded twice. Yeah, there's a lot more, like, attack upgrades in this game than in the last one. Or, you know what? It was the Caro shop. It was the Caro shop, way off to the right side. Boo. Actually, we might not even need to go back to town. Just about due from some healing right away. There we go, that wasn't too hard. Okay, give me grenades. You're a Caro Blaster, right? That means you got cheap ammunition. Maybe we just go for that. I don't know, the gun is kind of a cheat item. Like, it's... Yeah, really, it does tons of damage and really trivializes a bunch of boss fights if you save up all of your ammo. Okay, I was positive that there was a shop somewhere that sold grenades. Was it in the Eternal Prison? I mean, we can just check the map. Yeah, shops are on the map. I'm wasting my time here checking each area. So down to... That's actually not a shop. That's the Fairy Guild General. Yeah, there's no shops in the underworld. It wouldn't be Valhalla. In fact, I've got Valhalla on here. Although, as usual, I neglected to write down what's in the shop. That must have been like a really short-lived thing where I decided to, yeah, write down all of the shops and the items that are in them. There's like three shops I've got written down on my maps here where I actually wrote down what items they sell. What am I doing? I've got my shield equipped. Nope. I don't know, is there a shop in Icefire Treetop? I don't think there was. Oh right, we just had this. We just had this discussion. Yeah. Icefire Treetop Shop. Oh, you know what? It might have been this one over here where we had to jump up the ladder. These fucking things. There it is. Man, these things are expensive. Oh, but we made the cow man happy. That's a little bit freaky. And we'll keep a bit of money just in case we need a bit of money. Okay, we got full healing. Now back to the Hall of Malice. And actually, you know what? I'm going to save in an alternate save file here. Just in case we actually did need all of that money I just spent. Oh yeah, there was a... So yeah, there's this great post on the La-Mulana 2 subreddit that actually mapped out... You fucking kidding me? We crushed these guys! It was like a big, funny, triumphant moment where we dropped the boat on these fools' heads. You're just telling me they're just gonna come back to life up top? That's lame. Anyways, there was a... Yeah, someone posted a Google Doc of a map they had made of the entire game world. Because I remember I was talking shit about how they probably weren't that careful about the way the map fits together in this game for the... just because this gate right here just doesn't line up. It turns out, though, that apart from that gate, it actually lines up really cleanly. Like, you actually... all of the different areas in this game fit together very nicely. Like, the 4 areas that form the... like the root and trunk of Yggdrasil, all just like flow right into each other, and just connect together really seamlessly. And then you know the front side, back side areas are all sort of connected to that, and they're connected at the doors too. Like you can go screen by screen and like overlay the 3 different layers of the game world on top of each other, and they connect logically. Other than this fucking door right here that had me doubting the whole system. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna go. I mean, again, I got myself spoiled on this one, but yeah, whatever. Now that I know that it's here, is this the side that I wanted? No, this was the side. This was the side that I wanted. Anyways, I'm done with my maps. And yeah, it really would take like some good computer software to make like a good map like that of the game world. Yeah, just because it makes it a lot easier to like layer things on top of each other. Like unless I wanted to invest in like an overhead projector sheet or something, there would be no way for me to like cleanly layer the different layers of the game world on top of each other to check how they're connected and that type of stuff. And it wouldn't have helped me solve that, it wouldn't have helped me figure out how to get through that 9-soul gate anyways. Although it actually does kind of... I feel a bit vindicated though, because I remember I dismissed, I remember I had the idea, like, oh, maybe this 9-soul gate is like the front side of another gate that we go out of, and this is like an exit gate by the spiral boat. And then I remember dismissing that idea because, no, if you actually look at the game, like the maps of the game, there's nothing on the other side of the spiral boat. It's like the dead center of the game world. And it turns out I was right about all of that, all of my intuitions about the way the world maps all fit together. I was right about all of it. It's even about the spiral boat being the center of the, like, the dead center of the game. Yeah, if you map out the entire ruins, spiral boat is at the very center of everything. And there's nothing behind it to make you think that there would be like an other side to that gate that we went through. Yeah, there seems to be a general consensus that the last few, like about the last quarter or so, like the sort of the end game portion of the game is a lot weaker than the rest. Okay, so supposedly this is the room with the, I think it's the La-Mulana cartridge or software. I keep calling them cartridges because that's what they were in the original game. So yeah, and the clue we got from the Elder was something about like a hidden lightning mark, which turns out to be the clue. There's one of those Mjolnir pillars in this room somewhere, but I don't actually see it anywhere. Oh, you know what? I do too. There it is. On the top left, you can see the Mjolnir hammer. Cool. Yep, and there it is. La-Mulana 2, even. I don't actually know what we can do with that. Oh, you know what? It might have been the link to the map thing. There was one of them, La-Mulana or La-Mulana 2. Oh, there it is. Okay, there you go. So yeah, that's the one that links up to show you all of the secret rooms in the game. That is really... Man, this game really tests your powers of observation sometimes. That hammer is like really dark and obscure, but I could totally see some people just like, oh hey, it's one of those thunder hammers up there. Like once you know to look for it, it's really obvious. Like yeah, we passed through this screen like how many hundreds of times going through the underworld and never noticed it. And yet now that I read in the I read the thing that says, oh, there's a thunder hammer in here somewhere, and I just notice it almost immediately. Anyways, is she still gonna be saying stuff about... Yeah, it kind of disappoints me how the NPCs... Like, sometimes they update their dialogue to reflect what you've done, and to reflect your progress through the game, and sometimes they don't. I'm all concerned about how centered I am on the camera now. Whatever. So that's oh yeah, and the other one was something about a sexy girl. And sadly, yeah, on the one time that, yeah, they actually have updated the Elder's dialogue to reflect what's going on in the game world, which means he's not going to be giving us our clues for the applications anymore. Thankfully, I do have it written down somewhere. I don't know, do I want to go for the 100%? I think I kind of do. We're so close. Like, what are we missing? We got all of the items, presumably, maybe. Like, we haven't seen a fifth sigil anywhere. And the first game did this too, where there were 5 slots for sigils, but only 4 sigils. This was for Ankh gems. We've got all those and used them all. Garb, this is all locked behind achievements that are apparently bugged in like non-Steam versions, and you can't actually get them all. Oh yeah, incidentally, there was a patch for the game a few days ago, 1.1.2. I read somewhere that it's that patch is up on the GOG version now, but I didn't actually check. We can just check that real quick. No, looks like they still haven't updated it. We're still on 1.1.1.1. The problem is, yeah, what would a sexy girl statue be? On the bottom right of a certain sexy girl. That's what it said. I think. Maybe I'm misremembering. I did write it down somewhere, right? I do not appear to have written it down anywhere. Oh, there we go. Miracle Witch. Bosses, yeah, in a brown wall where there's bosses everywhere. La-Mulana 2. Look closely at a dark wall to find a lightning mark. That was basically accurate. And then bomb the bottom right of a certain sexy girl. Like, you'd think I'd be, like, very keenly attuned to the location of sexy girls in this game. Like, I presume they're talking about, like, a statue somewhere, but I don't remember seeing anything like that. I wonder if Mobrook's been saying a bunch of stuff about the apps. I wonder if she has any hints for where they're located. Hey there, Maze Whale. I think we're pretty close. It's tough to say with these games, but like based on like kind of the progress we've seen from last time, I am in what appears to be the final area. And it appears, or I'm not in there right now. I'm doing some other stuff, going for the 100%. I guess I can do it after we clear the final area. I don't know. Oh yeah, that is a really good combo. You know what? Yeah, let's just go full combat apps right to the end. Oh, we can't even come close to fitting all these in though. Still, that's fine. Miracle Witch was for fairies, I think. Okay, what combines with La-Mulana? Okay, this doesn't combine with anything. Yeah, that's all fine. We'll do it that way. Anyways, yeah, I guess while we're here, yeah, sure, we might as well go to the spiral boat. So yeah, we've got to the final area. You didn't find La-Mulana 1? Like you failed to locate it? It's on sale for Steam, on sale on like all distribution platforms, GOG and Steam and everything if you're looking for it. Oh, you didn't find oh, the game app. Yeah, I know what you mean. But nevertheless, I don't know what we need it for. Yeah, I figured out what you meant there. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have disabled my map app. There we go. Oh, it's one down. How do we do this? I think I fucked this up. Nope, we made it. Yeah, I don't know. Our hint for where to find it is incredibly vague. The Elder told us a while back that we need to bomb the bottom right of a certain sexy girl. Oh yeah, there's so many things you need to get in the first game. Like all these things you need to like grind up money for, all these like basic features you need to unlock by either buying them or finding them and stuff. Yeah, it's a real slow start in the first game. It's even slower in the original, if you believe it or not. Yeah, the remake actually sped up the early game quite a bit and made it easy to find, easier to grind up money and made the items cheaper in the early game. You mean these snake ghosts? These guys just, so basically what happened is I've kind of awakened the ruins now as a result of like a big puzzle I solved. Like the big overarching puzzle that it unlocks after you beat all the bosses. I solved that, and that kind of awakened the center area here. So we got this red crackling mist in the background everywhere, and we've got these snake ghosts that have showed up all over the place, which makes it really, really annoying to like kind of traverse the game world now. Thankfully, there's nothing else we need to find, since we're, right at the end of the game. But it does make it annoying to go back and like go hunting for those last few apps that we're missing. Okay, so this is Spiral Hell. As far as I can tell, it's like a real straightforward area from what we've seen so far. There are... I haven't seen any puzzles in this area. It's just nothing but a big, stupid, like, mid-boss rush, essentially. Which is kind of disappointing. And yeah, I was talking earlier how this was like kind of the reason why I'm not as excited to be playing this game right now as I normally was. Or I wasn't... Like, normally I'm like, I'm going through my day at work and I'm all like, nice, I'm super amped and excited to solve the mysteries and play some La-Mulana 2 and get past the stuff I was stuck on. Whereas this time, as far as I know, we have like no active unsolved mysteries that we're working on or anything like that. Like, the only thing we need to work on right now is get to the end of all the frickin', like the big frickin' boss rush of this final area, and that's all there is to it. We have seen no puzzles or riddles or anything since we've gone into this area. You know what, I do want... Yeah, we got no map for this area anyway, so I might as well get my combat apps active. And, like, in fact, yeah, we don't even need the scanner. I don't think we even have anything to scan right here. Okay. Although the nice thing that I discovered over the course of the last time we were here is that you don't actually have to fight any of these mid-bosses. Fuck you. Like, yeah, you can just go straight to the exit and not even bother with them. I was hoping there would be a thing to fall through there. Although the one thing is the way that you recover your health is by killing enemies, so you kind of do need to sort of kill enough enemies to keep your strength up. Like right now we're kind of half dead and kind of half full of our healing bar. So now's a good time to start focusing on enemies a little bit more. Okay, this guy right here. Whoops, fuck this guy. Okay, this is going really badly. I think I am going to kill this guy just because he's not that hard. And yeah, these guys drop the big green balls. I took a ton of damage there, and now I'm probably going to die. Oh, that's interesting. It saves you the weight. Because, yeah, normally, before I had to hit that weight to get the pillar moving up and down. But yeah, apparently you can just kill the boss and then that does it too. And of course, now that I'm, like, in the danger zone, health-wise, is when the enemies are going to stop dropping the green orbs. Okay, these guys almost always drop green orbs. Surely this guy has something for me. And yeah, not only is this area like a big, stupid mid-boss rush, but like all the enemies are just like recolors of enemies we've seen already. Oh yeah, this shit right here. Never found a good way to get through here without taking a bunch of stupid damage. Yeah, I think we just tank our way through. Oh. Yeah, that was... In the end, that was probably the easier way to do that. Okay, if all of these guys drop green orbs, we might be alright. That guy did not drop a green orb. Okay, we're so close. We just need to kill, like, one more dude. Is this a ladder? Oh, it is, too. Ooh, I don't like the look of this. You know what? I'm gonna go down the other side. Also, yeah, this guy is probably gonna get us our health refill. Nice! Oh, we can't go down the other side. Shit. Okay, fine. We'll go down this side. Well, shit. Okay, we drop straight down the center. Double jump, and there we go. I think that's like the only reason these guys, those like big floating ghost guys, are in this area is... Oh, shit. Okay, so this is your punishment for fucking up that screen up above. This was like the most annoying mid-boss in the whole game. Apparently they fixed him in the newest patch, but GOG doesn't have the newest patch yet. So yeah, you're supposed to be able to like step inside this guy's jaw, and then they just kind of stand in front of him and hit him. But the hitbox is like bugged, so you can't. So you still take damage when his mouth is open. It is still technically possible to hit him without taking any damage, but the timing is ridiculously specific. And then, yeah, sometimes that still happens. Should be, oh yeah, that's right. You can't use the axe there because it messes with your facing. For some reason we don't get the health bars for this little boss rush here either. I guess the one way that you could kind of defend, you know, doing this as the final area is there was an optional like bonus dungeon in the first game. It was called Hell. And the name of this area here is Spiral Hell. And Hell in the first game was basically something kind of like this. There were also some really devious puzzles in the Hell Temple in the first game. But it was mostly just like a big stupid boss rush like this. So I guess maybe since there is no like optional Hell Temple in this game, as far as I'm aware, they decided to just have it as like an actual regular part of the game. I didn't even get a fucking green orb for that, and I gotta go back through all of this. How much do you want to fucking bet that guy is gonna respawn if I fuck this up again? Yeah, it's actually not quite as close as it looks because I've got a couple sort of revive items that'll trigger if I go down below 0 HP. I think I can get revived twice. Oh, hey, what do you know? He did not respawn. Okay, I need to count the spikes on my way down. Okay. Well, that sucks. Anyways, so let's count them. Ooh, that is a tough jump. Okay, we'll count the ones on the left. 1. Oh god, this fucker's gonna kill me. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we want to go down 1, 2, 3. 3 on the left-hand side. 1, 2, 3. There! Whoa! What? How come my revive thing didn't proc? Shit. Oh, and yeah, there's no checkpoints. Or, I mean, I haven't actually gone very far into Spiral Hell yet, so there could be a checkpoint somewhere that we just haven't seen. Oh yeah, this is actually the fastest way in there. Oof. Yeah, I went and saw Deadpool with my dad back when that first came out, or Deadpool 2. Anyway, it wasn't no 4 hours long, though, I'll tell you that. Whoops. That is wrong. Oh, you know what it is? I swapped some stuff out. Right, because... Or do I have it set up right? Okay, fuck all of... Actually, I wonder. Does the La-Mulana 2 app give me maps for areas like I don't have mapped yet? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, there were some apps that I had deselected to make room for La-Mulana 2. Maybe it was Bounce Shot was involved in one of them. Okay, that one looks really promising. Man, I wish I should go talk to Mulbrook like a bunch more times just to see what else. Or what I should have done is I should have written down all the stuff she told me about which app combinations do what. I mean, I guess we might as well have Mjolnir equipped for this whole area, since there's nothing to scan or anything. But yeah, I'm not really, as I was saying, I'm not really that excited to like be going through this area. 4 hours, 30 minutes, that seems pretty impressive. I'm on like 80 right now on my first playthrough. Although with that said, I started up a new save file and like played through a bit just to see like how long it would take me to redo all the stuff I'd done, and once you know the puzzle solutions, you can get through the game pretty quick. I got like maybe halfway through the game in about 4 hours of playtime. I guess maybe a little bit less than halfway through, since the later areas take much longer to solve than the early ones. But like I think I could get through in about like, I don't know, 7 or 8 hours if I were to play through this again right away, which I'm actually kind of tempted to do. I'm kind of tempted to just play this again once we're done with it, just to see like how much more quickly I can get through it the second time around. Yeah, you can just breeze right past that guy. Well, you know what? Let's see what's down that ladder, because I don't really like that room with this stupid angel thing. What do we got down here? Oh, is this just like an easier path down? Oh, this is just the same room. Okay, that was a bad move. Yeah, that was a pretty bad move. Okay, so it looks like there's only one correct pathway through this area. And your punishment for straying from the path is mini-bosses. This, on the other hand, is a new one. Oh, is this a shortcut? Oh, how nice. I don't know that we needed a shortcut this early, but I'll take it. That's actually worth a save. We'll go back and talk to Mulbrook, like I said. Just because I have a strong feeling that we're going to be replaying this area, dying a bunch. So even if it only cuts out like a tiny little bit of backtracking. Okay, so yeah, it was Lonely House Moving, which is one of the ones we removed. So that's the reason we didn't get our revive. I don't know why the Soma didn't trigger. Maybe you have to have it equipped? I don't know about that. Anyways, I'm going to write these down. Okay. Plus Rose and Camellia. Equals revive. What's that? Let's read the whip. So you're going to want a combination that can power up the whip. Oh! It's La-Mulana, though. We don't have La-Mulana. That sucks. Man, that'd be really nice to have. Maybe we should go back for La-Mulana after all. I don't even know, like, the first... That's the problem with the Elder's clues, though, is they don't tell you... don't give you any idea where to look. Like, it could be anywhere in the game world. Okay, that's actually a good one, too. Produce lava, laser. Do I have that on my combat set? Yes, I do. Okay, we got that. Is there some way to fit that in here? Oh, we do have Rose and Camellia with Lonely House Mover. She hasn't mentioned Bounce Shot at all. I'm still not convinced that Bounce Shot actually does anything. Ooh. Death Village. This sounds like increased invincibility frames. That would be really, really good. Do I have that with my combat set right now? Death Village, Lonely House. Yes, I do. Ooh, Rose and Camellia. I think I've got that one too. Okay, how about we compromise? What area is the La-Mulana app in? Like, do you know the name of the region that it's in? Like which one of I don't have my teleporter equipped. Just a second. Yeah, like whether it's Immortal Battlefield or Icefire Treetop or which of these areas. Because if you can narrow it down that much, I'm a little bit keen to maybe try and find it on my own. Or half find it on my own. Dark Lord's Mausoleum. Okay. I definitely... Because, yeah, our clue from the Elder was bomb the bottom right of a certain sexy lady. Now, does that mean, like, the statue of a lady or the... Because I know, like, the sexiest lady in the game is, what's her name? Down here. But obviously you can't bomb her because she's an NPC in a room. If it meant... I was commenting on this suspicious-looking wall, too. But the Key Fairy didn't show anything. And I think I did try bombing it already. Or maybe I tried doing that and it didn't work. I'm wasting all my bombs that I spent all that money on. Okay, cool, we got a bunch of money, but that's... Oh, it is. Oh, and then just the treasure chest just to... Oh, was that always there? I can't believe that... I can't believe that actually worked. I think that's... And this NPC has been entirely useless this entire game, too. I think the only reason this chick is in the game, and why she looks the way she does, is to be, like, a signpost for the Elder's clue. That was really dumb. Also, unless I'm mistaken, bombing that wall just caused that treasure chest to appear. Like, I don't think this treasure chest was here before. So that, yeah. That was kind of dumb. I would never... And again, is that a mistranslation, or is that just like a weird... Because I would never think, like, bomb a certain sexy girl would mean, like, bomb the bottom of a room that happens to house a certain sexy girl. But yeah, as soon as you said Dark Lord's Mausoleum, it's like, oh, sexy girl in Dark Lord's Mausoleum, it's gotta be what's-her-face with the tits. Okay, and yet, yeah, you see how much easier it is once you narrow it down, because when you say, oh, just a certain sexy girl, somewhere it could be, like, in any of these areas. There are, like, 15 different areas in the game. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Anyways, but, oh, now we have even more difficult decisions to make with our app suite, though. Okay, what did it say? Okay, so Lonely House. All of these are so good. Okay, La-Mulana plus Lonely House. Oh, was it blocked? Oh, I missed that somehow. Yeah, I should have been marking down the locations of unlocked chests. So I think, anyways, or of locked chests, but I think that's 100%. We got all the items other than the garb, which is ridiculous. And, man, I don't think we can afford to cut anything, though. Like, Rose and Camellia... Can't remember what it gets us. Damn it, I need to go back to Mulbrook. We need to go back to Mulbrook anyways, because she's the closest teleport point to the final area. But I'm also gonna, because I started writing down an app combination, but I forgot to write what it actually does. Okay, this was it. It powers up other weapons. But as usual, the problem with the apps is that you can't really tell at all what they do just by combining them. Anyways, Rose and Camellia, like, yeah, you do that and it's like, oh cool, we found an app combination that does something. But like the things that the combinations actually do are just so non-obvious and inscrutable that you would never be able to figure out what they actually do without Mulbrook's advice. Anyways, what do we cut though? What do we cut for La-Mulana? Because I really like the idea of more whip power. La-Mulana. Like, okay, I feel like I can do without the revive. The revive, it only revives you with like 32 HP, so that's like one hit's worth, like she says. But yeah, Lonely House is required for the whip power-up. Rose and Camellia powers up your non-whip weapons. Death Village was for more iframes. Maybe we ditch Mercury Master. Oh, that was our damage reduction, though. Maybe we ditch Death Village? Yeah, we'll ditch Death Village for La-Mulana. Oops. Oops. Oh wow, that doesn't do very much damage, though. Okay, so as far as I can tell, our improved whip power doesn't actually help us kill these guys any faster. Yeah, I don't think that's the place to be. I really want to kill this thing. Yeah, we got, like, kind of the warp point. Oh, can we not kill her? Is she invincible? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and heal after this, but I really want to... There we go. Oh, as usual, you gotta hit him in the fucking head. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I don't think they actually expect you to be able to win this fight, but I'm gonna fucking do it anyways. Nice. Oh, she dropped her fucking glossary entry inside the fucking wall. That was all for nothing. Depending on whether or not she respawns, I might have permanently screwed myself out of the 100% bestiary right there. I mean, as long as I don't save it, it'll be fine, but... Okay, let's see if she's still there when we go back. I mean, I could well... She might well respawn. There's a glitch in the game right now in this version where a lot of the mid-bosses like will just respawn anyways, even if they're not supposed to. Hell, there's a glitch in the game right now where some of the bosses respawn when they're not supposed to. Like, we got the Kujata Ankh to appear a second time. Okay, good, there she is. Also, one of our app combinations seems to be giving us like a little, like, wind dealy that is damaging enemies after, like, as a counterattack type thing. Like, there's a new patch on the Steam version of the game that fixes a lot of the glitches, but yeah, it apparently hasn't been deployed to GOG just yet. There we go. Oh, that was Skuld. That was one of our Valkyries. From, like, way back at the start of the game. Oh god, I hope there's not 3 of them. I mean, okay, there's... Who am I kidding? There are definitely 3 of them. Oh yeah, that's right, we don't have the glossary app. There we go. Yep. Yeah, in the end, you know, it's not the end yet, but I would say I've enjoyed my time with this game on the whole. It's had its ups and downs, very similar to the first game in that regard. But as excited as I was for this game, with this, you know, because of how much I liked the first game, I was so excited for this one that I couldn't wait. I had to get it day one and just obsessively play through it right from the get-go. In the end, I wish that I had waited a bit. I think I would have enjoyed this more with all the glitches and shit, and if I had just waited for patches and stuff, which is like every modern game these days, really. But yeah. Oh yeah, I've really liked the bestiary entries. Actually, I've been doing some reading on Wikipedia at work today, and yeah, there's like, cause yeah, the La-Mulana like lore and like bestiary and everything has always had like a lot to do with like real world mythology and such, obviously. But looking a bunch of stuff up today, I was surprised at just how closely it hews to a lot of that mythology. Like there were some of them, like Fafnir is like a rooster monster that sits on top of at the top of Yggdrasil, and that's pretty much what it is in this game. Oh man, this fucking guy. Okay, our extra whip damage. Oh yeah, we don't have the shield here. One thing you can do with this guy is just like step inside the mouth and just like tank the damage anyways. The problem is like in a long, like a big area like this, we got like more area to clear out after all of this, so I kind of want to preserve my health, so we have to do it the slow, safe way, which is not actually that safe because the timing on this hit is stupidly precise. Yay, we got one that time. Also, we got that improved whip damage from the La-Mulana 1 app. That should be speeding this fight up a little bit, right? Fuck. But yeah, supposedly in the newest patch, this fight is fixed, so that you can just stand in the jaws and just whip away at him. We're gonna fucking die. That's kind of a spoiler. I mean, the answer to your question, did aliens make him, is maybe, is probably, actually, if I understand the story correctly. I mean, it's not a huge deal. You just find out at some point that, yeah, one of the, like, races of ancient gods in this game is actually a race of aliens. It actually strongly hints at that very early on, so it's not a massive spoiler or anything. But yes, in the context of this game, that would make perfect sense if Fenrir were like some sort of mecha dog created by the Anunnaki. In fact, they might have even told you like exactly that in one of the tablets somewhere, for all I remember. You know what would probably be way faster is if I just grail out every time I fail this jump. Like, it'd be so much faster to just warp back to the start rather than fight Fenrir every time I screw this up. Oh right, I've misread Fafnir as Fenrir. Fafnir is actually in this game. He's the first major boss that you have to beat before the rest of the areas unlock. 1, 2, 3... Shit! Motherfucker, son of a bitch. Yeah, we just do it this way, I think. Yeah, that's way faster than just fighting him every time we fail that. And yeah, Fafnir, I think, was like one of the heralds of Ragnarok, or like one of the big creatures that helps destroy Yggdrasil during Ragnarok. And then sure enough, he's like, yeah, one of the bosses of the 4 main Yggdrasil areas in this game, along with other, like, Ragnarok-related Norse, beasts. Weirdly enough, not Fenrir isn't actually one of them in this game. He's just a mid-boss for a different area. But yeah, the other Yggdrasil bosses in this game were, S.13, who is heavily associated with the Norse Ragnarok myth. Who are the other ones? I don't remember. Shit. This is really fucking annoying. Yeah, that's right. It was Fafnir, Jormungand, S.13, and I forget the other one. Oh yeah, Kujata, who is actually a Hindu god, so maybe I'm wrong about it being perfectly consistent with the Yggdrasil Ragnarok connection. Although apparently, weirdly enough, the Norse myths speak of like the world being on the back of a cow at some point as well, I think. Lasers? I could try that next time. Keep forgetting that lasers are an option. You lose so much mobility, though. But yeah, maybe lasers are the way to go here. Yeah, the problem is this second jump is so much more precise. Like you saw right there. Okay. Shit. Okay, so the whip is definitely the faster way for this first part. But yeah, we'll see if we can stand back and do the laser thing. Or, you know what? This guy's immune. Yeah, that's this guy's deal. I forgot about this. Because, yeah, the whole gimmick with this boss was that he's invincible. What you need is the flame torque here to apply the fiery effect to your main weapon. So yeah, he's only vulnerable to your main weapons. You can't use sub-weapons or lasers or anything. So yeah, fuck that. Which is stupid, because the way the fight is set up, where it's like almost impossible to hit him without tanking a bunch of stupid... Or you know what, I wonder if he'll come back. Like, if he dies permanently, if I beat him here, it might be worth it to just do that. That'll just save me so much trouble on future runs. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, I think I got it perfected now. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, that was a bunch of shit. Oh yeah, I am so looking forward to the upcoming Hollow Knight final content update. After all that fucking bullshit, he doesn't drop his green soul, really. You know, it's probably not even worth continuing through this area. Yeah, like, look at that. There, on the other jump, the equivalent of this jump down there, there's a spike right above it, so it's so much harder. Okay, actually, I just thought of an idea. There we go. See, who said there's no puzzles in Spiral Hell? Ah, fuck. Who's doing that? What boss was this again? Oh, what the fuck? Since when did Rattataskir do all this shit? Okay, whatever. We don't give a shit about him. I sure hope they put another shortcut back in here somewhere. Oh, was that it? Okay, this is a bit scary. Okay, it's gotta be deliberate that they fucked with the screen scrolling now to put you way up at the front. Okay, this looks a bit familiar. Sure wish I had a bit more health than this. So in the first game... Yeah, you needed, like, Medicine of Life here. Okay, I think I have a pretty good idea what to do. Actually, I've got a couple ideas. So first... Second... Basically, we've got 3 clues for mantras to use here. But yeah, I think the most likely one... Actually, before that, let's try this. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's it? That was... okay. Is this it? So yeah, the first... Ooh. Can I warp out here? Of course not. Okay, so probably all of that Fenrir shit was for nothing. Okay. Well, okay. So far it looks pretty easy, but I'm sure there's... Like, yeah, the mother fight in the first game had, like, 5 different forms, so... It also had a bit more of a puzzle element to it. Where it's like there was a puzzle involved with like even unlocking the mother fight in the first game, and like if you hadn't solved it, like it would literally just spit you out at the entrance to the Shrine of the Mother. Although I guess that was after your fight with the first form, so it could be that this is all just another big fake out. Still though, the way back won't be that hard now that I've figured out that trick to dealing with the spikes. I mean, my guess is that this isn't really going to be the final boss, and this is just like a big, like, kind of fake out. Because yeah, this first phase of the final boss that we saw just there is basically the same as the last form of the final boss from the first game. So my prediction is that this is going to be some kind of fake out, and then like the real fight is going to be something like really, really different. Also, the what am I saying? The health bar for that boss was super, super short. Or maybe it's some like fake out shit where like Ratatasker here is the actual final boss, and I'm like missing out on everything by skipping him. Yeah, this is not that arduous of a trek. Like in the first game, or not the first game, but the original. Actually, I think even in the first game, you had, like the final mother area was like more than twice as long as this, so you had to make like a 5-minute trek, like back through the whole final area every time you failed the final boss, and it was terrible. Speaking of terrible, I should get my combat apps back up. But yeah, this is really suspicious. Okay, 2 tentacles. Yeah, this game has really good music in general, actually. Okay, final boss done with. We win. Never mind. So what's all this shit? Okay, but where do we hit it? Oh, in the face there. Okay, so we go on these things to avoid the big-ass sword. Oh, that's like a background face. Okay, so we avoid the big-ass sword. I am shocked that it doesn't actually kill you when you get scrolled off the top of the screen there. Yeah, it's just a background face. This is super easy, actually. Okay, but the whole sword tentacle hurts you. Okay, so this is trivially easy so far. Could be a different weapon we need. The remake of La-Mulana didn't do this, but in the original La-Mulana, each form of the final boss was weak to a different weapon. Interesting. Oh, they said something about, like, don't use your full power or something. We've seen that clue in a few different places, so maybe we turn the torque off. Or maybe we turn the... What is it that's even doing the holy thing? Is it this one? Shit. Oh yeah, it was the Spalder. Huh. Okay. So there's some kind of puzzle shit going on here. Maybe I need to check my notes again. Something about eyeballs. The original La-Mulana had actually like a big puzzle. Not like a big puzzle, really, but there were like a couple random tablet clues in different areas in the game that you had to put together to beat a specific form of the final boss. Man, I remember it took me forever to figure that out, too. With that said, I don't think we... Like, I crossed off so much shit here. I don't think we have any unresolved clues. We got a few mantras, maybe. Night, missing, sun, moon, earth, stars. Oh, maybe the Beherit. Okay, we can jump that, though, with good timing. Man, the way that lines up sometimes is really inconvenient. Huh. Well, I'm not liking this. Like, it wouldn't be sub-weapons. The bosses in these games... In fact, there's an achievement for beating the game without using sub-weapons, so it's not going to be sub-weapons. It could be the Garb, actually. We could do have like a big laser fight for the finale, but then he doesn't have a double jump. So then we couldn't dodge anything. This is a bit fucked up. Okay, I kind of, yeah, didn't think that would do anything. Maybe it's that background tentacle up there that's waving around. Yeah, maybe I've got to, like, ride one of those up top or something. Problem is yeah, the laser is going across the screen. I can't really get onto it very cleanly. Oh, I could have gone on that one. Yeah, do I need to, like, ride those up? Is there, like, a thing up top? Okay, there we go. Oh, what do you know? I think that's it. This is kind of dumb. How do I hit it, though? This is kind of dumb. And even then I can't damage it. What the fuck? Okay, but there is some more shit up there. Okay, so we do need to grab onto those tentacles. Which is a little bit tricky with the eyeballs shooting lasers. Like, the tentacles will lift me, like, right into the lasers half the time. Also, I can't predict when the tentacles are going to come up. Huh. So we can get all the way up top, but it still doesn't do anything for us. Okay, and there's my revive. This music sounds familiar. Oh, this was the fake fight. The background music here is actually the music from the fake mother fight in the first game. That first phase. It's like a fake fight that spits you out if you don't have the puzzle of the resurrection elixir solved. Yeah, I guess that's true. I could try whipping that face up top. Yeah, with less than full power, because we already know that you can't damage the eyes productively. Really, this, of all bosses, is the one fight where it doesn't start you? Where it doesn't start you, like, right in front of the boss fight. Every other boss in the game, yeah, if you lose, it just spits you out right at the start of the fight. To avoid having to do this shit, where you, have to go back through the whole area. Is there something about eyes? Did we get a clue about, like, eyes or eyeballs or something? There a puzzle in this area that we had to solve. Oh, it could be the Beherit thing, too. I didn't think to use that again. Good enough. Like, yeah, I don't know. So far, there don't seem to be any, like, wild tricks or anything with this final area. Oh yeah, I've got to set my mantras. Okay, so what do we want to equip? This thing will probably need it. Yeah, we have never actually used the dissonance face ever since we absorbed all of the... or I guess that's not true. We used it to rotate the blood corridors in the right direction, but other than that, we haven't really used it at all. Yeah, this first phase. Not much to this first phase. Oh, I just noticed we got like the 3-day, like 3 cycles of whatever the fuck. Yeah, like the 3. Yeah, we got the sun, moon, and stars in the background there. It says we got a clue that said something about sun, moon, and stars. Yeah, something about the final battle taking place beneath the sun, moon, and stars. I wonder if the sun back there has anything to do with anything. I mean, let's... I didn't write down the full clues, though. Shit. Yeah, all I wrote down was sun plus moon plus earth plus stars. Here, eat the dissonance. Eat it up. Okay. Yeah, maybe this is the part where we take some shit off. Don't use your full power. Nope. Huh. Sure would hate to have to go back and read everything again. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Well, okay, let's try sub-weapons. Maybe it's sub-weapons. Yeah, I wish I'd taken a more methodical approach to, like, just having easy access to every tablet in the game. Man, what the fuck is this shit? Right, okay. Mantras? Sun, moon, earth, stars. Okay, so this is the sun battle. Oh, what? That's the Dark Lord symbol. The one on the pyramid. Okay, I'm gonna, I don't know, jam this pyramid crystal thing in his mouth or whatever. Fuck. This really sucks. Something about a face, too. Okay, I'm checking all my clues. Child's heart sleeps in the spiral boat. The depths of the heart are nestled within deeper, darker depths. Spiral depths are nestled within the deeper, darker depths of the heart. The child's heart is the final gate. Oh, also, yeah. Let's use our... Way into a child's heart is the mother's heart. When the tightly closed heart opens, light will bathe the mother's heart. Oh, maybe that's our treasure. Oh, but the treasure of La-Mulana isn't a use item. Death and water. Also, I believe there was another thing, another theory that I had. At some point, in fact, let's check out the prophecy. Because, yeah, the prophecy is the big thing. Vision, so we did that, that was Heimdall. We did this was tracing Ratatoskir's path. Wish Howl, that was opening the final gate. Excessive power and murderous blood-drenched intent. I believe that was our chanting of all the mantras. Sun Moon. Sun Moon is the only one that we haven't used yet. That's the only part of the prophecy that we haven't actually done yet. So... I don't know if that did anything. I'll take it up to the head and see if that does anything. Because, yeah, it kind of rests, like, right here. Okay, it doesn't look like it does anything. Oh, that was different. Oh, shit! Ha! That was it. Maybe. Let's see if we can actually damage him now. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna die, but, you know, we figured it out, kind of, a little bit. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, hey, oh. That's fine, we're gonna get a revive at the end of all this. Man, I really wish there was some easier way to tell when those tentacles are coming up. And also that the lasers wouldn't block them off half the time so that I literally can't possibly get on them. Okay, that's fine. The timing is consistent though, so you can do it. And then sometimes you drop down on the lasers. Boo. Oh, I thought that was me dead there. Oh, didn't revive me that time either. I think I used it already. Still, I think we can do this now that we know how to deal with that. I didn't actually... What about the specific text on here? The sun has no idea, the moon has no idea, dazzling stars remain. Smoke and flame rage, flames frolic in the heavens, for the mighty have vanished, its true form cannot be seen by starlight alone. That actually makes a decent bit of sense in relation to that phase of the boss fight too. The smoke and flame raging, the flames frolicking in the heavens, all of that kind of describes like what's going on in the background of that fight. And you can see the sun, moon, star wheel in the background. That's talking about, and you're on the star phase of the fight, and it says stars alone, etc., etc. So there's actually more than just the bolded text to connect the clue layer to that phase of the fight. So yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. A bit reminiscent of the, what was it, the kindness charity puzzle from the original game. Yeah, I really think it's, good to have a phase like that in a final fight in a game like this, where it's like, it's not all about... Because the game's not mainly about combat, it's mainly about the puzzles. So you want, like, a nice, good final puzzle to mix things up in the final boss fight. Okay, so we want to count 3 on the left. 1, 2, 3... Oh, shit! Okay, this will save us a bit of time. Okay, so yeah, there's our... Can we actually use it? Is this just a warp out thing, or can we warp in, too? Whoops. Yep, there it is. So, okay, we got a warp point to right before the final boss. You know what's funny is I was thinking about this earlier. I've got this bad habit of, like, where I get an idea in my head and I think it's stupid, so I like second guess myself and I don't say it. But I was actually thinking there is like, based on the layout of the map, we should just be able to drop in on the final boss chamber by falling down that hole. Because like if you look at like the layout of the map, we go like a screen or 2 to the right, we drop down, and then a screen or 2 to the left is the boss. So if you drop down that hole, you'd expect to see the final boss fight. And I was thinking of dropping down the hole just to see, but then I figured, the way the areas connect in this game don't always make sense, so it's probably a trick. Okay, so this speeds things up a lot. And yeah, that is going to be the final boss fight down below there. It's just you can't get to it from here. Yeah, now we're gonna get into this fight with full health and everything too. Okay. Pillar. It's a little bit reminiscent of the final boss in the first game, too, because I remember it took me a lot of tries to, beat the final boss of the first game. It was quite the ordeal. Like I said, like 5 forms and all of that were and it was really tough how to figure out even how to hit most of them. This one actually seems really easy, comparatively, so far. But, we'll see. Oops. Okay, this is not going great so far. What the fuck happened there? Okay. It's moon time. Ooh, a laser. I don't know if we've seen that before. Oof. Yeah, that phase... Like, was that even a phase? Did that really just happen there? I think I missed it when I, like, blinked or something. Okay. Yeah, I was right. It looks like we, like, decentered the screen scrolling there. Okay, so it looks like we needed to, like, have him see us chant it last time. Boo. Boo. What? Oh, do we have to hit him in the eye? Okay, that's how you do it. I think we got this guy's number. Okay, we need to not ding him in the head like that, though. Fuck you. I mean, this is kind of unfair, the way that, like, stuff hits you from off-screen where you can't see it. But, like, the thing is, it's all predictable. Like, it's a pattern, so you can anticipate when it's gonna come at you. In theory, you can anticipate when it's gonna come at you and hit you. There we go, that's the... Yeah, when it lines up like that, though, you're golden. Oh, did that get him? Nice. Oh, is there no floor here? Are we minus a floor? I can't actually tell, I'm too afraid to try it out. Okay, this is kind of dumb. Oh. Oh, okay. This is just like the, final boss in the first game, where he's going through the different, like, phases of all the different bosses. Is that going to break my platform? Okay, good. Okay, I don't see how I'm supposed to hit him here, with, like, he's whipping back and forth so fast. Okay, thankfully it only takes a couple hits for him to move to the next phase. Oh, what's this shit? Okay, yep, this is the, what's his name? The Kujata fight. So yeah, he's got like one attack from all of the other bosses in the game. This is kind of silly. But yeah, it looks like those things just kind of, drop harmlessly above, so as long as we hide under this platform, we're fine. Yeah, this is, pretty simple. What's this now? Is this Raw here? What would Raw do for us? Oh no, this is Anu, I think? I don't know. Okay, he's changing up his pattern. We need to find a better place to hit him. Well, it's not here. Damn it. Oh, that's it. That's the magic spot right there. Also, probably when it goes up top like that, although then I'd be in range to... Damn it. Yeah, that's it. Right at the end there. That's when we want to do it. Oh shit, I think that's the Echidna face. What shit does he have for us now? Or was that Raw right there? Okay, do I have... Yeah, I got my combat ups up, so I believe that means we get the revive here. Yeah, a little bit of a revive. Okay, this is Anu. What's he got from Anu? Oh wow, he's just gonna do this forever. Oh, we can stand on the ground. That just not there, not under that. Okay. Okay. Close enough. I wonder if that's like it, if that's the final phase of the entire fight. Does it one-shot you? I didn't have a lot of health left there, so it's tough to say. That is kind of the most memorable part of that fight, though. Yeah, what the hell? that thing doesn't have nearly enough HP. Neither does this one, for that matter. Yeah, these first two phases are just pathetic. Okay, so we want mantras. Yeah, we want set 2. I wonder if he has to see the thing for it to count. I don't see the other shit coming down, so yeah, I think we need to get it like get right up in his grill before it counts. Also, fuck it, final boss, so we might as well just use up all of our sub-weapon. Okay, it doesn't work. Oh, everything's lining up just perfectly for us here. Okay, it's not gonna quite go our way this time. Oh, you can get off to the side to him too? Yeah, this is easy. Oh yeah, I guess the eyes are the weak point. Maybe that would have worked. Ah, who cares? He's done. Okay. Much better off this time. And we know that we can stand on the ground safely this time. Hell, I might even just be able to fucking tank him. Sub-weapons work. Oh, this is gonna be really easy now, I think. Like, really, really easy. Okay, so that's raw. It's gonna do the raw bullshit. Alright, and this was the phase where it's like you gotta kind of change up your tactics a bit. For that matter, yeah, I could just stand underneath him and flare him there. Although, yeah, that's a bit risky if he's gonna do the bullshit, like summon raw to flatten you attack. So yeah, that was a good volley right there. Yeah, that when he goes down there, that's when he's, yeah, gonna summon it. Okay. Okay. Oh, so this is Cert. There's all kinds of bullshit you could do with this. Although, yeah. Stocked up on them flares. Oh, excuse you. Okay, actually, we want to, like, stay as far away from the center as possible. Oof. Okay, so that's hell. That's not it, right? Because that was basically this, not like the same as the final boss from the first game, but the same, like, principle, where it's just like a light snake thing, like a snake of light, snake person of light. Oh, die! There we go. Moo! No way! Oh right, there was the escape sequence, I forgot about that. There was a really nasty troll at the end of the escape sequence in the first game, like really, really nasty. Did I do something wrong? Well, okay, it's letting us save, so I don't think it's like your traditional timed escape thing. That big, like, light, like, giant of light escaping gives me high hopes, because that was kind of a lame-ass final boss fight. I would like to see another different, better one. Why? Okay, I guess we're just not supposed to go that way? Oh, no. Come on, give me a break here. Come on! Come on! Breaking my balls here. Breaking my balls! Okay, this is it. We got it this time. Nice. Oh, hey. Yeah, we might as well read that. Oh, I don't see another entry below this. That's not a good sign. Yeah, the thing is, didn't it say that Mother moved to this half of the ruins as well? So, like, even though we killed the 9th child, don't we need to kill Mother as well? Yeah, it said that the Mother had awoken and, like, sent her soul off to the other side of the ruins. Also, yeah, that other door that we passed there was a shortcut back out. I don't know why it was just arbitrarily closed off, like we just arbitrarily couldn't go through it for some reason. There's no time limit here. So it's like not quite... There's like not the potential for deadly trolling here like there was in the first game. Yeah, there's this really great moment, like right at the end of the escape sequence in the first game that I just love. It's not a death. I can't just warp. No, I tried it already. In fact, yeah, it showed you. If you noticed, like, the grails popped out of me right after the fight, that means that your grail is disabled. It's done that a couple times throughout the game. It's not completely arbitrary. There's an in-game explanation, which is that the powers of certain items are connected to the power of the Mother. So once she's dead, it makes sense that some items wouldn't work anymore. Actually, we gotta go up top here. Like, I think there's gotta be another boss fight at the end of all of this. Like, there's no stakes here. This is not like the escape sequence in the first game where it's like there's a time limit and there's like a big twist at the end. That might be one of my favorite... Or, mind you, again, I've got to clarify, I've never actually played the I've never finished the remake of La-Mulana, but I've seen the big twist at the end of the chase, and I really, really like it. Because, yeah, the original La-Mulana didn't have an escape sequence. It was just a cutscene where you escape the ruins, whereas the remake actually added in like a Metroid-style escape from the ruins thing, where you had like 20 minutes to find your way back to the entrance. And then you get to the entrance, and then something great happens. I'm guessing there's going to be like some final encounter. Oh, okay. So yeah, this was... Yeah, spoiler alert for the first game. This is basically what happened in the first game too. You do the escape sequence back to the entrance, and then it collapses on you. And then you've got to remember that there was another way out. I don't remember that there was another way out. in this game, though. Oh, you know what? There was, too. Okay, I think I know what they're leading towards. I know there's one way to the outside, at least. I don't know if we can survive it now, but there is a way outside. Or, you know what? No, this is the wrong way. Okay, so we gotta backtrack a bit. The thing is, yeah, I think they're too nice here. There's no apparent time limit. So, like, it doesn't give you, like, that same, like, big freak out that you have in the first game, where it's like the entrance collapses in front of you. And it's like, oh shit, how do I get out now before the time runs out? Here there is no timer, so it doesn't really matter that the entrance is collapsed. Okay, but there is another way out. I don't think they do that, though, because unlike in the first game, they actually let you save during this escape sequence. And that would just be kind of like next level trolling, like even beyond what was in the first game, like to let you save and permanently screw yourself out of being able to finish. I don't think they're doing that. I think there's just going to be another big encounter at the end of all of this with that giant ninth child that we saw rise up. Fuck. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. I really hope that we get like a health refill by the time, if there is another boss fight, that we get a health refill before it. I doubt that we would, but fuck it. Okay, so this is a way outside, at least. Oh hey, they put snake people in here for no reason. That's a good sign. These guys weren't here before. Are we in cutscene time? Okay, it looks like she's doing stuff on her own. Oh, nice. Who did it? Is it Mulbrook? Oh, hey, it's Dad and Grandpa. They actually did something useful for us in the end, after all. And then finally, that whole cliffside has a point now. So is that it? Ugh. Kind of a weak ending, I gotta admit. Yeah, that was way too similar to the end of the first game. It was like the ending of the first game, only the final boss was like way, way easier, and they like sucked all of the tension out of the escape scene. Yeah, I think I agree with the general consensus online. I mostly really enjoyed this. It had the same level of like ups and downs as the first game did, but on the whole, like in retrospect, I really enjoyed it. There's like just some great moments in like just retrospectively, you can see just how great a lot of the puzzles were, and just it's really impressive the way everything kind of fits together very neatly. Just like the layout of the map with the puzzles, with the lore and the story and everything. It's just like a really great and well put together package. Except for the parts where it isn't, and where all of that is atrociously terrible and makes no sense and is awful, and also some of the terrible boss fights, which were actually better. I think these are the boss... Apart from being generally a bit too easy. Oh, Jeremy Parrish got a shout-out for some reason. Anyone else I recognize in the special thanks here? I didn't know that Jeremy Parrish was a La-Mulana fan. Like, he's the Metroidvania guy. I think he's pretty much the guy who popularized... Yeah, Jeremy Parish is the guy who essentially popularized the term Metroidvania. He's really big into this genre. He's got a site where he's, like, basically chronicling and writing about, like, all of the Metroidvanias that exist. But I don't think he was ever a particularly big proponent of La-Mulana. Like, this... I don't think this is his style of, like, puzzle solving and stuff. But anyways, that's just a random tangent of a name I recognize in the credits. Naramura, I did get the name right. Now what, they're gonna run her over and steal the treasure of life, just like in the first game. Fuck you guys. Yay! The double twist, she gets it back. So it's not exactly like the first game. But yeah, consensus seems to be online that the last quarter or so of the game, starting with like the underworld puzzles, is a lot weaker than the rest of the game. And I'm inclined to agree. The Anubis puzzles, some of the last few bosses, particularly the final boss. Hey, we're in under 80 hours. Just barely under 80 hours. But yeah, that final boss was just lame. Yeah, I really liked that. How many forms did it have anyways? I think just the 4. Previous game had 5 forms, so they got like fewer forms than the last game, and they're all like way easier. This music here I really like. This game has really good music too. There's a lot of little quality of life things that are just like general improvements that I really appreciated in this game over the last one. I like the way the controls and like the ladder, the laddering, the jumping, all of that stuff is just straight up improved. The music, I think, is better overall. The detail in the pixel art and the animation is all much better. The bugs, not so much, but they'll fix those eventually. And then right as I'm commenting about the quality of the pixel art, we got, like, derp-eyed... Oh, I see, she's got her head tilted to the side there. It looked to me like she was just, like, her eyes, like, just, like... She had, like, a derp face going on there or something. Oh, what's his name? Is made off with the Elder's Harem. Okay, so this is, like, our epilogue, like, where they are now, and all of that. Okay, that's not a pistol in her hands, that's a dowsing rod. I know that from anime. And then, yeah, look, it looks like the big, like, giant child soul escaping from the ruins is just a sequel hook, as far as I can tell. Which is good, I guess. I'm left with the same impression of this game that I was after the first one, where it's like, yeah, there was, like, some really great stuff here. If they just smoothed out all of the rough edges and took out all of the horrible bullshit and just made it, like, a totally perfect, solid package overall, remove all the flaws, they'd have, like, a brilliant game. A game I could recommend without reservation as, like, one of the best of all time. That's what I said after the first game. And then they pretty much brought all of the flaws of the first game into the second game. But I still liked the first game, despite all of its flaws. And I still like the second one. Also, in spite of all of its flaws. That went a lot faster than I was expecting. Oh, you know what? We got a little key there. I think that's our indication... Whoops. Okay, we're in the escape sequence. I didn't actually want to do that. So yeah, it seems that your keys are kind of global. So like, it doesn't matter what save file you get an achievement on. You just get the key and it carries forward into future playthrough. So, whoops, I don't want to continue, goddammit. I want to load. Okay, load. Then we go to, like, right here. Then I should be able to take this key and use it on one of the treasure chests we couldn't get to get a new outfit. Actually, so from what I hear on, like, the subreddit and stuff, like, yeah, 70 to 80 hours is about average for for anyone who's trying to get through the game without a walkthrough. Yeah, apparently the 50 to 60 hour people are people who are being a bit more liberal with, like, the looking up of solutions and stuff, and who are Like, obviously not going the whole way of, like, just using a guide all the way through the game, but who are not being quite as patient as I have been with trying to find out puzzle solutions. And I don't even really feel bad in retrospect about the stuff that I looked up. I don't think it's stuff that really made sense and that I would have been able to solve on my own. Also, hi there, Saturn Meteor. Okay, so we got a new outfit. Kimono Cowgirl. Nice. And so without the vest, yeah, that's basically what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, there's Kimono Cowgirl. Now what does the sprite look like? Oh, that's pretty neat too. I'm not sure that I like the brown leggings there with the pink with the pink shirt there. But let's see that again. Yeah, I don't know. It looks really cool. I like the design of the outfit, just the concept of the kimono cowgirl. But I don't know, just the brown leather pants there just don't seem to fit, just with the colors of the rest of it. I think my favorite outfit is still the Valkyrie. But yeah, apparently the achievements for getting the other outfits are like ridiculous things, like 100% glossary entries, which is apparently bugged and you can't even get it until they patch the game. Apparently the newest Steam patch has fixed it so that you can get that one. And then I forget what the other ones were. There was one for beating the game, one for getting all the apps, which we did. No, the clothing is kind of what I'm explaining now. Yeah, the clothing is tied to achievements. So yeah, and there are achievements that are really, really difficult to get, and one of them is actually impossible to get right now until they bring the newest patch over to the GOG version of the game. I'm trying to remember what the achievements were. There was 100% glossary entries, which is bugged and you can't get right now. There's beat the game. I think there's one for playtime, like 70 hours playtime. It was either that or something else that I've done already. Maybe kill all 9 bosses. I think there was one for kill all 9 bosses. Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking of. And then there's another one somewhere that I forget about. I don't know. Maybe let's look them up. Because that's the thing. If we were on the Steam version, we could just look up the achievement list and be like, okay, let's go for achievements and see which ones get clothing. But they don't have the GOG achievements. So let's just see what the requirements are for the different outfits. My mouse isn't working. There we go. Okay, so they're telling you the locations of them. But yeah, it doesn't actually tell you the achievements that you need to get them. Because I guess yeah, there's a lot of things. Because the outfits were a Kickstarter reward, so one of the rewards you get if you were a Kickstarter backer is they just give you all of the keys for unlocking the outfit chests just right from the get-go without needing the achievements. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so there's 4 unlockable in-game outfits tied to 4 achievements. They are beat the game, get all items, that's the one that we got, complete the glossary, which is currently unattainable, and visiting Nebur 40 times, really? I believe that's our town shopkeeper, so we could do that right now. I mean, I don't see any reason why not to. Yeah, let's do it. That's really arbitrary. I would never, or I guess if it were on an achievement list, I would just go do it. So I'm pretty sure this is Nebur right here. So apparently I just need to visit her 40 times. I don't know if we're gonna get like a sound or an indicator or something. Or is she gonna yell at me if I keep on doing this? Now the question is, what do I do for the rest of tonight, too? Because I'm really tempted to just start up a new save file of this game and see how far I can get and like how quickly I can beat it. And also just do things in a different order. Like I feel like I missed some really useful items that would be like good to have earlier than I found them. Like I think I could get the double jump way sooner in the item progression than I did on this playthrough. Not speedrun necessarily, I'm just curious to see just how much freedom you have. You know, I just noticed... That's a bit creepy. There was the comment... Did he just show up there just now, or has he always been there and I just never noticed it? That's the Fairy Guild guy. And the Elder sent us an email and made a comment earlier about, oh, she has a kid now, apparently. I don't know where he came from. She's not married or anything. So I guess that explains that. So is that guy there the indication that we've talked to her 40 times already? I'm pretty sure he wasn't always there. Maybe that's our 40 right there. Oh, I just saved over our clear file there. That was brilliant. Oh well. Okay, let's go back to the title screen first to see if we got another one of the keys. Oh, sure enough, we did. Okay, let's continue. Now, do we go for the red one? Do we go for the red one in the mausoleum? Or in the, in the Gate of the Dead? Or where was the other one? There was Gate of the Dead, and I forget where the other one was. Which I guess means we're going for the Gate of the Dead one. Oh! It was in the Ancient Chaos, the part of the Ancient Chaos that we can't get to anymore. Okay, so that settles it. We're doing the one in the Gate of the Dead. But yeah, it's not so much speedrunning, it's just that now that I know all the puzzles, because there was a lot of stuff that I was like stuck on and unable to get for a really long time my first time through the game, and I feel like I could... Yeah, I'm just kind of curious to see how many things you can do. Like how much freedom there is for routing in this game. And how many different ways you can kind of sequence break or do things out of order if you know the puzzle solutions. I think it was, like, yeah, pretty far over to the right. Somewhere on the right half of the map was... Are you fucking kidding me? Actually, maybe... You know what? Yeah, maybe it's down here. Maybe it's not down here. Maybe it's higher up. Yeah, I think we need to loop all the way around. Also, there's... Okay, I think I am going to start up a new save file right away, but not to play it. I'm curious to see if the costumes carry over, or if I need to, like, get all the keys again to unlock the outfits on a new save file. Okay, so I think we go up from here. Also, I'm curious now if it is still possible for us to get, like, once the patch comes out. I wonder if I've whether or not I've screwed myself out of all the glossary entries, because it's really easy to, like, permanently be unable to get all the... Where's the fucking chest? Oh, it must have been in, like, the inverted version of this area, so we're gonna need to flip it. Wherever we can flip it. God, where the hell can we flip it? Okay, whatever. I think I want it to be over on this side anyways. So I think we want to take the same kind of route we did, but I want to flip it before we continue here. Yeah, my eyes are going nuts now. Also, just for the sake of, just because it's new, we should really be using Kimono Cowgirl. Oh! You can jump onto this thing on the side here. We could have always gone up this way without the double jump. See, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. We're just learning new things all the time about this game. Okay, cool. That worked out for us. That was kind of dumb. I don't think we can actually get up top there. I don't think I'm gonna buy a new game, whatever the next stream game's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna go something from my Steam library for sure. Yeah, I think the chest is in here, but we have to flip it upside down to get it. Actually, one of the games I was considering for the next game would be The Vagrant, I think it's called. No, I didn't, or at least I don't think I bought Dead Cells. I'll have to double check that. Shit, where the or did I get the red treasure chest? No, impossible. You know what, I wrote it down somewhere. I'm just gonna look it up. Alright, locations of things. Yeah, locations of stuff. Red chest. Dead gate D4. A, B, C, D... Okay, so we go left one, down one. Boo. Oh wait, except down is up now. Shit. B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4... I really dislike how I like them taking all these hits that I can't possibly avoid, because there's enemies on the edge of the screen and on the outsides of doors after I transition through them. This is it. This is what we were looking for. What do we got? Little Demon. That looks like the Baphomet outfit. Okay, that's pretty cute. Yep, it's the Baphomet outfit, complete with the little face mask. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. That is a very cute little sprite there. Oh, and she's got that little... Hey there, Fast Yellow. She's got that little pose there with her hand on her hip, too. Does she always look like that? Okay, I guess she does. It just looks a bit more provocative in the Baphomet outfit. The weekend was fine. Nothing unusual. I had work. Oh, and she got the little demon wings, too. Anyways, so now the one thing I'll check out also before... Also, I guess I'll save, just in case I need to save. To keep these unlocks. So yeah, we've already saved over our final boss clearing thing, so... And then we're gonna go back to the title screen, and I'm gonna start a new game, but we're not gonna, like, play it, like, get right into it right away. But, I'm curious to see if it keeps your costume unlocks if you're, like, in a new save file. Let's just exchange weekend stories. How was everyone's weekend? I don't have any stories. Actually, my weekend, yeah, is like I work on the weekends, like I've said before, so yeah, my weekends are really like Thursday, Friday are like what are kind of my weekends, my days off, my days where I get to kick back and have my me time, you know. Okay, yeah, sure enough. It keeps the costume unlocks for new save files. That is awesome. So yeah, that's like even more incentive for me to be doing another playthrough of this soon. I bet you I could get through this game on like a Thursday stream, like one sitting, like 7 or 8 hours. I bet you I could beat this game all at once. But that's not what we're gonna do right now. Right now we're gonna take a brief refreshment break, like very brief, and we're gonna come back, and I think we're gonna switch over to that Oozemancer run. Oh, it's just great to get this game, like to be done with this game finally. As much as I said, like I like it and everything, this has just been an obsession for me. Like I said, I've been doing work on the puzzles at work and like drawing maps and like just obsessed with this game and figuring out the puzzles and stuff. So it's like just a weight off to finally get it out of my head and go back to my regular life. I've been missing meals now too. Yeah, or I've been like having smaller, not missing meals, but I've been like eating less right than I used to, having like fast food and stuff because I want to spend less downtime preparing meals so I have more time to play this. I've been playing late and missing sleep too, so yeah. That'll be good. That'll be good. Anyways, yeah, like I said. Because like I said, yeah, this game becomes a bit of an obsession when you just like get stuck on the puzzles and stuff. I probably won't get a beer just because, I don't know. I tend to ration the beer. I save the beer for, you know, my weekends. Like for me, there's no point in having one beer. If I'm gonna have one beer, I'm gonna have 2 or 3 beers. Yeah, it's in fact, yeah, I've got a thing of tea over there ready to be reused, so it's gonna be tea. But yeah, right now I think yeah, definitely the next thing we do is gonna be, and yeah, we're gonna be doing this right away after the break. Is finishing up that. Damn it, Tales of Majayal Oozemancer run. So yeah, we're just going to put this on the monitor. Tales of Majayal. We're going to center it so it looks right. I'm going to stick it on the monitor. I don't think I don't need stream snacks right now. I have some on hand, but I just ate supper before the stream, so I don't really feel like I need any snacks at the moment. And yeah, now I guess I gotta switch the game over. Oh, what kind of Oozemancer were we again? I think we were a halfling? I don't remember. I won't bother putting it in the stream information anyways. Okay, so I've updated the title and the now playing game. Switch over to the roguelikes community. Okay, now finally, after all that work, we're ready for a break. Back in a bit. And I guess we'll put some music on while we're waiting. Yeah, well, this is a good one.